It's safe to say there's nothing pretty about addiction. Just take it from Amber.
We live on a $5 to $50 budget, depending on how many cans we collect for the day.
Starting Sunday, people caught solely for possession of hard drugs will have the option of treatment over jail, part of Multnomah County's deflection program.
Like, I'd choose it right now. I'd love to go to treatment.
There will soon be a place, a deflection center, for officers to take people like Amber to get connected to medical and recovery services. It was supposed to open September 1st when drug possession becomes a crime again in Oregon, but got pushed back to sometime in October. Until then, Portland police will call a team at Portland Fire and Rescue to bring withdrawal medicine straight to the streets. And it looks like this.
That's it right there. This has 8 milligrams of active medication in it.
Paul Keltner is one of the nurses tasked with administering the medicine.
If we can connect with those individuals and we can show them, hey, here's an alternative, 10 minutes from now you're going to be feeling a lot better.
It is the hope of everybody involved that when we're in this deflection setting, we can provide them this opportunity to recognize there is a pathway for success.
Even if that pathway is limited, right now Portland Fire can only offer this medicine 4 days a week.
We would love to see the opportunity for have that funded to be 24/7.
Officials at Multnomah County admit due to their own staffing issues, only those caught with possession during weekdays will get the option of deflection. Outside those hours, police will cite or arrest people.
Okay, that's actually really good to know.
When it comes to providing these medicines that are needed in order to ease the pain that the individuals are going through, we're 100% critical. We are essential.
Blair joins me now outside Portland Fire Station 1. Blair, will fire have a role once the deflection center gets going?
So that's all still being worked out. They don't even really know yet, but what they do know is that they will continue to offer this withdrawal medicine. They've been offering it since January, and they will continue to do so even once that center opens. I also want to point out Portland Fire won't be offering people deflection. That piece falls under law enforcement. They'll simply come when police call to offer that life-saving medication.
All right, I guess that makes sense. And we heard Portland Fire talk about the need for more funding to expand this work. What else do they need?
So, Pat, you can just add them to the list of first responders calling on the county to open a sobering center, a place they can take people under the influence, different from that of a deflection center.
Oh, that's totally critical and helpful. Yeah, I mean, when you are on the street and you're addressing somebody who might be, you know, someone drives by, they see someone laying in a gutter, and it's just somebody who's just had too many drinks. You don't need to have them go to a hospital care for that. You don't need to have them go and address a jail cell. A sobering center, a place where people can safely just come back to normal and then go about their business would be very helpful for the entire community.
Public use became very rare. People used to hide the fact that they're addicts. Now people are just too up on the sidewalk shooting drugs, and there's less needles around because there's so much foil, and it's just really disgusting either way. There used to be so much shame and pride. People used to pride themselves on not looking like an addict in public. And now people are okay with being flaily and being stupid and screaming about drug deals out in the open where children can hear it, and it's at parks.
All right, so speaking of the many difficult sides of the drug crisis, as we were talking with that woman you just heard from, a few tents down today, we witnessed a man attacking another woman inside the tent. We'll spare you the details, but we could hear her yelling for help, and he left her with no clothes on and without any money. I went over to go check on her and tried to help her find some clothes and her things, but at that point he came back, so I backed off, and I could see he had a large knife with him. So I called Portland police. They showed up within 10 minutes. I saw them take his knife, and a female officer was talking to the woman in the tent. And afterwards, the officer told me it was a dispute over drug money.
Another rough day out on the streets. All right, thank you, Blair. Appreciate it.